Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So over on my YouTube community page and also over on my Instagram account, I asked you to ask me anything you'd like. I would put all those questions together and do a quick Q&A for you because I haven't done one of these in a while. So without further ado, I've got the list of questions on my phone and let's get on with it. Ask, do you still make your Slimming World treat balls? I used to love watching you make them, always creative and fun. So thank you for your little, thank you for your comment. Unfortunately, it's not something I do anymore. Back when I first started Slimming World, I used to save my sins for a night time because that's when I knew that I was most likely going to want sweet stuff, because that's what I liked. I sat down when the children were in bed and I would have that hand to mouth action. So I made sure that I had all my sins available for an evening, and the way I'd make it fun would be making little treat balls with like fat-free Greek yogurt, and then it would be filled with different sweets or chocolate or something on top. However, now the way I've incorporated Slimming World, and now I'm like at like a target weight kind of thing, I enjoy using my sins within my food. So unfortunately, it's not something I will be doing in the future. The same person asked, also your favourite place to holiday in the UK. Do you prefer caravans, lodge, hotel, narrowboat, etc.? My favourite place to go on holiday in the UK has got to be my recent visit to Dorset. I absolutely loved that holiday. Weymouth, Durdle, those kind of places were incredible. We were blessed that we had the heat wave when we went, so we could proper explore the area. And I've made lots of memories, and the children still talk about that holiday, and it was lovely. Regarding where I prefer to stay, all depends on where I'm actually going. So when we go away for summer in the UK, I tend to choose like a caravan because it's just going to be a base. We're just sleeping there, having our breakfast, maybe sometimes a lunch, but then we're out and about exploring the area, so it's just basically a base. When we go away in the autumn time, I like staying in like a log cabin-esque or lodge kind of thing to get that like those like cozy vibes, and I like going up into Northumberland, especially in autumn time. And when we have little like city breaks, then mostly it's just a Premier Inn or a hotel, something like that, because it's cheaper if you stay in a hotel, and also breakfast can be included. The narrowboat was such an amazing experience. When we first went in that August, I can't tell you how much that narrowboat experience in August with the family was incredible. The children loved it, and to see it as a parent that the children weren't on a screen, they were one with nature as such. They had a ball, absolutely had a ball, and I would love to go back on a narrowboat for a full week. It was just so much fun, so much fun. Moving on, do you think you'll always have to work hard at staying slim, or does it come easy to you now? If you've seen my recent weighing update, you would know that I do not find it easy. I do struggle with my weight loss journey because I like food too much, and losing weight is all about a mind. It's all about a mindset, and if you want it enough kind of thing. And sometimes I don't want to be on Slimming World or on a weight loss plan or think about it too much, and then I've really got to like snap out of it and get back on track. So it's something I'll always have to work with, and I'll always be like going to a Slimming World group, because I know how easily, if I don't go to Slimming World a group and get on those scales, how easy it is for me to put the weight back on. Hi Rachel, what is your go-to lunch whilst following Slimming World? In the summer, I love nothing more than couscous salad and some chicken. That's one of my go-tos. And in the winter, autumn time, I love nothing more than leftovers. So I do make sure that my evening meal, I make more of it, and then I'll have it for my lunch. So cheeseburger pasta, chili con carne. Chili con carne is always best the day after. A stew, a casserole, a soup. I like the comfort foods at the winter time. Hi Rachel, how do you stay so motivated on Slimming World? Currently I am struggling, which is fine to admit, but most of the time what keeps me motivated is pictures of myself at my larger size. Not because I'm bashing myself the way I looked, but just how unhappy I was in my own skin. And I never want to get back to how my weight restricted my life and how much it made me feel sad, unhappy, unhealthy. Yeah, so I have to keep those moments at the forefront of my mind to keep me going. For your channel, thank you. How did your Friday Finds concept come about, please? I love Friday Finds. So Friday Finds came about because I'd found a few products in 1 week, and I was like, oh, I'm going to show you guys what I found because they've really helped me stick to plan. And I think variety in any weight loss is the key to success. So I sat down one Friday and thought, what am I going to call this video? What title am I going to call it? I was like, well, it's Friday. These are the finds I found this week, so Friday Finds. And that's how it came about. And I uploaded it on that Friday, and everyone said, this is amazing. Are we going to do it next week? So I did it the week after, and then it became a thing. I love recording Friday Finds because I do think, like I said, variety is the key to success on any weight loss plan. Reading, how's that going? Loved it when you recommended a few in the summer. My reading's going really, really well at the moment. I read more when it becomes like the autumn time because I love like curling up with a book with a roaring fire on, a hot chocolate in your hand. I just love it. So I'm reading quite a lot. And on my channel as well, every Sunday there's a reading vlog. Everything I've read in that week will be uploaded on a Sunday. With books, what I found that week, what I'm going to be reading for the week ahead. It's all about books on a Sunday. That one video is everything about books related. So if you like me recommending books, then head over on a Sunday to my channel, and hopefully you enjoy those videos. Then the most asked question. Oh, gotta go. Sorry about that. That was the school, Max's school ringing me just regarding a bit of a query. Anyway, I'm back to it. So the most asked question was about my rice pudding recipe. So I am going to vlog me doing my rice pudding, my slow cooker rice pudding. It's so easy to do, so I'm just going to make one video all about it, and then that'll be uploaded. But I want the hubster to vlog me doing it so you can see me doing it better than me holding the camera and then showing you kind of thing. It'll just be easier for me to be in the shot. And then what I'm going to do as well is show you some ideas how I zhuzh it up to make it a bit more, you know, tastier than just plain old rice pudding. So that video is coming, and then anytime anyone wants to know about it, I'll just refer back to that video. But like I said, it's so easy to do. If I could do it, anyone could do it. So the video is coming because it's one of my favourites. I thought about becoming a Slimming World consultant. You would be so good at it. So thank you for your message. Unfortunately, it's not something I would want to do now. Now, I did go to a consultancy meeting back in the day, and it was really insightful to find how Slimming World works at the back office kind of thing. But sitting here now is not something I'd want to do. As much as Slimming World is an amazing plan, I don't think it's the be all and end all for absolutely everyone. And I don't think I'd feel honest with myself that I would stand up in a group of people and see people who were struggling and know that it's not the right plan for them. I'd feel a bit of a fraud going, come on, it's just Slimming World, get you back into the gear kind of thing, and know that it might not be something for them. It might be like, try calorie counting or Weight Watchers. I just wouldn't feel honest. So unfortunately, it's not something I would be doing now. Since losing weight, have you had any problems with loose skin? No, I haven't. I've got a bit of a mum tum, and that's to do with cesarean sections and also some like wobbly bits from having children. But no, I haven't got any loose skin. Do you think it's easier this time to maintain, as you've already tried going back, like it's still fresh in your mind? It's always going to be a struggle. I like food too much. I like the ease of food too much. So I'll always have to, no, I don't ever find it easy at all. And it's okay to struggle. It's okay to admit it. What I have realised this time round is that Slimming World is the plan for me. I've tried many in the past, and Slimming World is the one what suits my lifestyle the best. So that's the one thing I have realised out of me stepping away from Slimming World for a few months and coming back to it, that Slimming World is the plan for me for definite. Have you ever thought about getting contact lenses? No. The thought of putting something near my eye freaks me out. No way, Jose. I'm a glasses girl forever. How old are you and how tall are you? I am 36 and I am 5'8". How old were you when you got married? 22? 22, 23? 22 or 23, I can't remember. I'd either turned 22 or turned 23, and at this moment in time, I can't work the maths out. Does your husband fully support you on your journey, and does he eat Slimming World meals with you? Yes, he's my biggest support, really supportive, always rings me up on a Wednesday to see how I got on. Yeah, really, really supportive. And yes, he eats the same food as I do. So every evening meal will be a Slimming World friendly meal kind of thing. So a chili con carne. I might add extra bits to it, or I might have extra veg or something. And my portion will be a lot less than his, say. But the main bulk of the food is what I eat. Has anyone else in your family ever had a weight problem? No, not really. I think us women in society at some point in our lives have always gone, right, we need to go on like a diet, a health plan. We've always wanted to better ourselves because there's a lot of pressure in society on women especially to be a certain way. So I think growing up, sports and fitness and stuff like that, so I never had a weight problem when I was younger. And my mum always never used to call it a diet. She always used to call it, right, we're on a health kick. We're gonna eat more fruit and vegetables this week. We're gonna eat more fruit and vegetables. I'm gonna batch cook, but it was never called a diet. It was always called like a health kick or a healthy start kind of thing. So being healthy and eating good food is something which I've been brought up with, and the word diet was never a thing. I never heard of diet. It was just healthy eating at the end of the day. Hi Rachel, will you be going to Disney again? It's not on the radar at the moment in time. I do miss my Disney fix. But yeah, it's just, we've had so much fun. The children are a lot older now and they wanted to do different things. As much as Disney's magical and Disney's always going to be a part of this family, at this moment in time, I don't see like a Disney holiday, but just recently we have spoke about going to Florida for our 40th birthday, to Disney. So you never know. Never say never, but at this moment in time, it's not something on the cards. What was your first job when you left school? My first ever job was working in a local cafe, doing teas and coffees and washing up. Hi Rachel, what would be your dream job? My dream job, there's two. The first one I'd love to do is work at Disneyland Paris. To be able to see people seeing Disney for the first time through their eyes would just be so magical. It would make my heart sparkle. I would love it. I'd absolutely love it. But if that didn't happen, I'd love to work in like the wedding planning side of things, party planning. I love the organisation. I love being creative. So yeah, those are two things I'd love to do if I ever had the opportunity to do so. Hi lovely, I'm rejoining Slimming World tomorrow. I hope when you wrote this it went well. Part of me is scared as I do struggle to lose weight with PCOS. Completely feel you there. I don't like a lot of the free foods like bread, pasta, eggs due to IPS. Can you advise any meals and advise me to stay focused and get to target? Also, what clicked in your mind this time round? So PCOS can really like held you back losing weight. What I will say is, since I've lost the weight, that my PCOS is a lot better now. I don't have as many flare-ups. I do have flare-ups, but they're not as they're not always there. So yeah, I do still have some symptoms, but yeah, it's not a major thing now. I'm not proper ruled by it. When I was overweight, PCOS was kicking my backside all the time. Regarding the free foods, I don't know whether it's because you're gluten intolerant, because you said bread and pasta. There's a lot of gluten-free bread which you can have on Slimming World as a healthy extra B. The Shasha batter rolls come to mind. Pasta, the best alternative to pasta is also, which has like a pasta texture but it looks like a long grain of rice. That could be something you can work with. And eggs, I don't really have a lot of eggs in my weight loss, so hopefully you can just avoid them and pick up on that free food and find out what your favourite foods are. You either have to sin them or and hopefully you've got to fit Slimming World into your lifestyle. You've got to find a way of trialing it out, and it is trial and error, but hopefully you'll find your groove and Slimming World is the plan for you. What clicked in your mind? Basically a photo got uploaded to Facebook and I was tagged in it, and it was that photograph where I saw myself and I realised how unhappy, sad I was in my own skin. That was the pinnacle moment. However, there was lots of things running up to that moment which I knew that a time was going to come when I was truly ready to lose weight. For instance, we went to New York for a family wedding, and I hated that time there. It was magical seeing my cousin and family getting married and being together as a family. It was absolutely magical, and the whole wedding experience was insane, and being in New York, amazing. But how I felt in my own skin was my lowest time of my life. I had to wear like certain outfits which I felt really uncomfortable in. I can remember getting a blue dress. I really needed a size 24. It was a side zip and it wouldn't fasten at the side. So I had to like pin it, and then I did the impulse outfit for most of the day, and I had so many blisters under my arm when I took the dress off. It was excruciating, and it was really tight on my shoulders until I got a bit of alcohol in me and I loosened up. Then I didn't really care, but I felt so self-conscious. I didn't go in the pool. I made out that I was on a period. I wasn't on a period. There was just no way on hell that I was getting in a swimming costume and going into the pool. No way, not at all. I sat in the shade watching everyone else have fun, and they were just moments. I was moving children in front of me so you couldn't see me. There was a lot of things, but that was the moment when I realised that something needed to be done. Hi Rachel, what would be your favourite job and where would you like to live? So my favourite job I've already spoke about, and where would you love to live? I'd love to live in a city. So my dream would be to live at Dumbo in New York, which is the district under Manhattan Bridge overpass. So I'd love to live in there, or Brooklyn Heights, which is just incredible. So I'd love to live there, or in a city kind of, or in London or something like that, if I was being more realistic. However, if you asked me and I was being really selfish, that's where I would love to live. However, as a family, as a collective, my husband and the children, taking all that into account, because Chris would hate living in the city. He likes peace, quiet. He likes that kind of vibe. So we've spoke about this, where we'd love to live, and realistically we would love to live like Northumberland area, because it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's absolutely gorgeous up there, and he's not too far away from his precious Doncaster Rovers. So yeah, realistically Northumberland in the UK, but if I had like anywhere to live, then I'd love to live in a big city like London, or my dream would be New York for sure. Hi Rachel, where in the world would you love to visit? So on holiday, I would love to visit the Maldives or the Seychelles, because I would love nothing more than one of those little lagoons in the sea with the slide into the blue, clear sea, sun lounger, books, the peace, the quiet. Oh, I would adore it. However, the hubster, as much as he likes peace and quiet when he's at home, when he's on holiday, he likes to have activity and fun and likes to do things all the time. So he would hate going to the Maldives and the Seychelles. So if I was being selfish, I would personally say Maldives or Seychelles. But as a collective, me and Chris would love to go to Vegas. We've always said it. We would have so much fun. It would be brilliant, because it's so wacky over there that me and Chris would just, honestly, it would be so much fun. So yeah, together would be Vegas, but me personally, I'd love to tick off my bucket list of going to the Maldives or the Seychelles. What do you like about Slimming World and why start a YouTube channel? So what I love about Slimming World is it really focuses on the like fruit and veg element on it, and it makes me eat a lot more of the goodness food. That's what I absolutely love, and also I love the group element, going into a Slimming World group, sitting with like-minded people and talking about how they've gone off, and finding out new recipes, new ideas, and just learning about different things. I love that aspect, and I love the scales, stepping on the scales each week. It counts me, it gives me that accountability. Why start a YouTube channel? So how my YouTube channel came about was I'd watched a lot of YouTube before, like your Tanya Burrs, your Joe Suggs, your Zoellas, your Alfie Days and all that jazz. So I'd watched YouTube, I knew what YouTube was all about. I never knew that there was like a section of YouTube about weight loss, Slimming World or anything like that. So when I first started Slimming World, I was very shy, didn't speak, was very in myself, and I knew that this time round that this was it. I was going to lose the weight, and this weight would never come back on. I'd never go back to my starting weight because I was so determined. But I wanted to document myself and see a visual of myself changing, and how I was changing as a person, or how my relationship with food was changing. So I basically got my phone and I started vlogging how I felt as like a video diary. And then I went onto YouTube and decided to see what tips and tricks on Slimming World and different like recipes. And then all of a sudden this little community opened up, and there was so many people doing it at the time, and I was like, am I brave enough to upload a video and tell my story? So I just did. I just uploaded my first video, which I couldn't edit. I didn't know what a thumbnail was. I didn't know anything. I just knew how to put it into iMovie on my phone and to upload it onto YouTube, and that's what I did. And then from that became a little community. People were commenting on it, saying I can really relate. And then it gave me the confidence to go, well, what about doing another video? So I sat and did another video, and that's how my YouTube channel came about. Hiya, what helps you get back to plan? I've tried lots of times so far and they seem to lose the plot. So first of all, is Slimming World the plan for you? Are you doing Slimming World because you find it easier? Do you find that you've always gone back to Slimming World because that's your comfort blanket? Slimming World might not be the plan for you. That's why you're losing interest or you're losing motivation, because it might be a plan where you might have to step away and just try something else, because you just never know that there might be another plan out there which is for you. However, if you do know Slimming World is the plan for you, and just like me, you're struggling to get back onto it, just take each day as it comes. Write down why you want to lose weight, and set little goals, set little milestones. Don't look at the big goal straight away. Bite size it up. Take each meal as it comes, and hopefully the routine comes back, and hopefully you'll be on track very, very soon. What's the best book you have ever read? So my favourite book I've ever read is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. If you've ever seen the film with Julia Roberts in, then I highly suggest you read the book. The book is a lot better than the film. Don't get me wrong, the film's lovely, but the book is extraordinary. I've read that book so many times. It's about a boy called Oggy, and basically the first line is, "Hi, my name is Oggy. I won't tell you what I look like. Whatever you're thinking, I am much worse." So it's about a boy who's got a facial problem. He's undergone lots and lots of surgeries, and in society he doesn't look like everyone else. And it's about him navigating his way through school life, new chapters, and for other children and other people in society to see him who he is, to see his true worth as a person, and not just what he looks like on the outside, because that's just one part of him. And yeah, it was just an amazing story. It was very insightful because it's from different people's perspectives, how his sister sees him, how friends see him, how his parents see him, and I just adore it. Like, that book is the book I have read so many times, and now Max is reading it as well, so it's just amazing for him to read it. I highly recommend that book. Hi, just over here trying to grow my own channel. Got any advice, tricks to help? So really, consistency is the key. Have a regular upload, even if it's just one video a week, so everyone knows that, say on a Sunday there's going to be a video uploaded on a certain time, so everyone knows what to expect. I think consistency is the key to growing a YouTube channel, because people then come to your channel. Have a look at your statistics when people tune in onto your channel and then upload a video at that, so you're most likely going to get more views. But at the end of the day, you have to make your YouTube channel think about things which you enjoy vlogging about, what you enjoy editing, because at the end of the day, it's your channel. I personally don't look at like the views or the subscription, like the subs or anything like that. I love having a really good community, but I never started my YouTube channel in the mind of making money, getting subscribers. It was just about documenting my journey. So as long as your channel is something which makes you happy, it's good content, then you'll be fine. You will be fine. Do some collabs with other channels to help grow your channel kind of thing, but keep doing what you're doing because you'll be absolutely fine. I know who the person who has sent me this, so you're on the right track. But what I will say is consistency, just so people know when your upload is, because as a subscriber to your channel, it would be nice to know when you upload, so then I can go, oh, on a Sunday the video is going to be downloaded, so I can tune in, because I know with other YouTube videos I watch, I know who are daily vloggers, so I can like dip it in of their channel, and then I know who people who do a weigh-in update. I know your channel is not about Slimming World kind of thing, but I know when to like pick my time when to watch. But with your channel I have to wait for me notifications to come up, because you're very sporadical, which I understand because of your work-life commitments. Not a question, but just wanted to say that you are an inspiration to so many of us. Oh, thank you so much. I'm just sharing my story, so if it helps anyone feel frustrated or feel happy or gives tips and tricks, then fantastic. I hope you enjoy what I put out on here. And then the next one is, what's the best book you've ever read, which I've also answered. Are you close to your mum and dad, as we always see your in-laws? Yes, I am close to my mum and dad. Mum and dad do live up north, so I do see them often, but they are not social media people. They don't like having the photographs put all over social media. They're quite private people, so for that instance I keep their privacy private, because that's what they want. So yeah, I do see them regularly, but you just see more of the in-laws because they don't mind being on camera or anything like that. So that's why. So the next question is, how are you related to 18 Dapper and Miss 18 Dapper, and are you close? So 18 Dapper is Daniel, and Daniel is my brother-in-law, so my husband and him are brothers. And then he is engaged to Miss 18 Dapper, who is called Vicky, and when Vicky ties the knot, when Vicky and Daniel tie the knot, then we'll be sister-in-law. So that's how we are related. Are you close? Yeah, I would say we're close. Chris sees Daniel a lot regarding football, and then me and Vicky, we tend to like make time where we can go out shopping, or we'll make time to have a chat or something like that. But yeah, we have a really good relationship. So that was all the questions I got asked. Hope you've enjoyed this. As always, sending huge positive thoughts. See you soon. Bye.